everyone and welcome to today's video. My name is Kenzie. If you did not know that, now you know. And you guys, today I have a very exciting video because we are going to be comparing two of the most classic of classic bags. The Lady Dior by Dior and the Chanel Classic Flap by Chanel.
So until then, just wait.
If this is your first time ever seeing me, then hello, my name is Kenzie. I'm so happy to have you. I make a lot of videos about luxury handbags, luxury fashion, travel, jewelry, mostly handbags though. I like those a lot, but if any of that sounds fun to you, if you like the idea, then I would ask that you consider clicking the subscribe button and give this video a like and ding the little bell down there so that you're notified every time I upload. And without any further ado, let's get on into this very controversial video. I say controversial in that last clip. Some may consider this to be controversial, some may not, some may be tired of Chanel's bullshit, some may not. So in this video, basically, I'm going to be going over the two, in my mind, what are the two most classic bags in existence at this time. We have the Lady Dior by Dior, one of the most beautiful bags on this planet. In my personal opinion, I really love this bag. It's so nice. She's beautiful. This is in the small size. I've done a whole review on this bag. I'll have it linked in the description. I did do an unboxing, but please watch at your own risk because I was not a fashion channel at that point. I was doing a lot of vlogs. I was in Italy and it's very unprofessional. So I will have the unboxing linked in the description as well, but just, you know, take that video with a grain of salt. And we are going to be comparing that to the Chanel Classic Flap. The most iconic, the most classic bag of all time, in my opinion. I'm sure some people don't agree with me, but I do think most people would agree that the Chanel Classic Flap is the most classic bag of all time. It is the most well-known bag all over the world. People flock to the Chanel stores in troves, in herds, in armies in order to get their hands on one of these bags. And it's just become some kind of like phenomenon. So, and this right here, as you can see, is my Chanel. It is black lambskin with gold hardware. And of course, I do have the green one, as you guys know as well. But for this video, we're just doing like classic colors too. This one is vintage. Both of my Chanels are vintage. We are going to be pitting these bags against each other to see which one is technically better and which one you should buy in 2022. Let's start with the one and only beautiful, stunning, immaculate Lady Dior. This bag has been out for 27 years. That's crazy. This bag came out 1 year after my birth year. I was born in 94. This bag came out in 1995 and it's beautiful. Basically, Lady Diana, Princess Diana, wore this bag in 1995. Bernadette Chirac, am I saying that right? Chirac? I don't know. But Bernadette did gift this bag to Lady Diana. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe that this bag didn't even exist yet. And Bernadette really wanted to give Princess Diana something like meaningful that no one else had. And she had Christian Dior like make this bag like for Lady Diana, and that's why they called it the Diana. That's so cool. But this bag has been around for 27 years now and it has never once gone out of style. I don't think so. I don't think it's ever happened. But it has the beautiful classic Carnage diamond print on the front and back, and this bag is just a wonder to behold. It is immaculate. Right now, the small size is going for $5,300, I do believe, unless something has changed. Yes, and mine is the ABC Lady Dior. The quality of this bag is absolutely stunning. I have personally never heard anybody say that they had a quality issue with Lady Dior. I haven't heard any like media talk about the Lady Dior having a quality issue or having issues with being made and stuff like that, or like issues with the hardware or leather or anything like that. I really just think that they have maintained a really solid level of craftsmanship and quality, and I just think the only thing that I wish was better on my bag is that I wish that, if you can see right here, I just wish that the hardware didn't go dingy so fast. I haven't even had this bag for a year. It's already become like very, very discolored. Not discolored. I mean, I probably should clean it. If I cleaned it, it might work. It might help, but I just wish it just didn't get so dingy so fast, but I think that's just my issue. Even the handles like this, if you let them flop open, you have a C and a D for Christian Dior. How cool is that? Like they think of everything. And Christian Dior, if you don't know, he was very into astrology. He was very into like stars and moons and zodiac and everything. And he loved like little trinkets and little baubles and charms because he believed that they like held some kind of power, and it was really, really cool. I'm very much like that myself. I love the moon, I love the stars, I love that whole like vibe. It's like my favorite thing. Unfortunately, the Lady Dior's do not have that great of a resale value. I wish they did. I really, really hope that, you know, like later on this year or next year, it'll be like the year for the Lady Dior, and I really, really hope people start giving this bag the recognition it deserves. I don't feel like it's gotten the hype that a lot of these other bags have, even bags that I don't think deserve it. I feel like I've gotten a lot of hype because of social media and everything, but this bag right here is just so immaculate. I feel like it needs to be showcased and, you know, put on blast just like all these other bags are. I just feel like it's kind of gone a little under the radar. You can definitely get this bag on the pre-loved market for $1,000 off, maybe even like half price. It's insane how much you can get these bags for on the pre-loved market right now. However, I have checked Fashion File, I've checked Vestiaire Collective, I've checked The Real and everything. And I have to be honest, I don't see very many of the ABC Lady Dior bags on the pre-loved market. And if I do, they're in pretty bad quality. I don't understand how people are getting these bags and stretching out the sides so much. Like half of the bags that I see that are listed for sale on the pre-loved market, the sides are like come out. They have like come out and they've like been disfigured. I don't understand how people are doing that. Like, are people trying to put like a water bottle in here? Are people trying to put like an agenda in here? I have no idea, but like the ones that I've seen, they're like really misshapen, and this is a very structured bag, and I don't understand how you're misshaping this bag. I would not pay, I mean, half price is really tempting. I do understand that, but that just looks really ugly to me. I really love how structured this is. That's one of the reasons why I love it so much. I love how square it is. I love how boxy it looks. And if I see one that has like the sides coming out, or Lord forbid, color transfer, I don't think I could let myself do that. I forgot what I was saying because my refrigerator started making a noise, and I forgot what I was saying. So I just think that if you're looking at the pre-loved market, please be mindful and please really look carefully at the conditions of the bag. Make sure that the inside looks really nice. Make sure that it still has its structure. Also, I see a lot of older ones, a lot of vintage ones. The vintage ones, I feel like are just not worth it personally. They're usually in pretty bad conditions, and I don't know. I feel like if you're gonna get this bag, I would get it at the store and just kind of save up the money for it, just so you know you have the one you want, you have the color you want, you have the size you want, it's in perfect conditions, and then you can take really good care of it and it will stay in perfect conditions for the rest of its life, you know? All right, guys and gals. The Chanel Classic Flap came out in 1955. I don't even think it looked like this in 1955. I think it was like technically like the reissue, maybe. It was something along those lines. This bag has been out for a very, 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 very long time. And it has just been one of the most loved bags of all time throughout its life, you know? It has never gone out of style either. It has never ever been like uncool or not trendy. This bag has always been in. And the hype for this bag has only gotten larger and larger until recently. Got the beautiful Mona Lisa pocket on the back here, and then it has a turn lock with the 24 karat gold plated CC logo, and then it's got the double flap and the CC logo right here. And don't worry, it's vintage. It says made in France. right there. You can't see it, but it says it. And then it has a big pocket here, two smaller pockets right here, a lipstick pocket that I never use, and then a small pocket in the front. And then technically it does have a pocket back here too, but I've never used that either. So I will say that when it comes to the Chanel Classic Flap, I do think that this bag will continue to be the most popular bag of all time going forward for at least the next few years. However, I think that the bag is really going downhill. I think the company, like the brand, is going downhill a bit. There's been a lot of changes when it comes to Chanel and in 2022, and actually all of them I think are really bad moves for Chanel. Chanel wants so desperately to be like Hermes, and I feel like that's not a good thing to do. I feel like Hermes is Hermes and has already claimed that whole quota bag system, that whole impossible to find, the whole being offered a bag. That thing is already done. Hermes did it first. I feel like Chanel needs to just stop and move on. I feel like Chanel is trying to be someone that they're not. That's just my personal opinion. I know Chanel is not going to listen to me or anything like that, but I have a very special place in my heart for this bag. I do think still to this day, this bag is my favorite bag of all time. I do like it more than the Lady Dior, only because I wanted this bag for so long. I wanted this specific bag. I wasn't sure if I wanted to get vintage or new, if I wanted to get lambskin or caviar. I decided on lambskin very quickly. I have wanted this bag for so long, and I'm so happy that I have it. This bag is still my baby. I love this bag to actual pieces and to death. I think the quality of this particular bag is phenomenal, and because this bag right here is 20 something years old. This bag came out, it was part of the ones that came out in 96, so she is definitely a very vintage, but still just beautiful to this day. The person that had this before me, they took care of it. I would never get another classic flap right now. I just do not think that the classic flaps are worth it anymore. I think that they are no longer going to be giving you money. Like if you bought one brand new for well, this is a small, so $8,200. The mediums are like $8,800. The jumbo is, I believe, $9,000. Even a small classic flap I would not buy right now. It's just not worth it. And the thing is that the only ones that are really earning people money back nowadays are the minis. The minis are still super popular and I love them too. They're very, very cute. Small ones are still doing okay in resale value, but like the medium and the jumbo are just not doing it anymore. And I feel like the smalls are not doing as well as they used to be. A couple of years ago, you could buy one of these bags for like $6,000, right? And then you could literally resell it for like $8,000. You would get $2,000 extra dollars easy. And you could have even done it for more than that. Like it was just, the resale market was absolutely insane. But now Chanel has increased the prices so much and so frequently that like even the resale value of these bags are kind of just like breaking even, if that makes any sense. Like you can buy a bag in store right now for $8,200 for the small one, right? And with taxes and everything, that's probably closer to $8,800. You're probably lucky to sell it for $9,000, $9,500. I kind of feel like the resale value has kind of gone down the drain a little for these because Chanel is just ruining it for everybody, I feel like. And then they have officially launched a whole quota system because they're making their bags harder to find, harder to access. I think it's actually going to be going into effect on my birthday, which is June 7th, which I'm very upset about. Basically, what they're going to be doing is they are going to be saying that you can only buy 2 classic flaps a year. That includes the minis. So if you got 1 mini rectangle and 1 medium classic flap, you're done. You can't buy any more unless you're like a celebrity or unless you have like a really good relationship with your SA or something like that. But it's just crazy. And I know you're probably thinking, well, who the hell is gonna buy more than 2 classic flaps a year? That's a lot. Yes, it is. But people do it. And I know Chanel is doing this because they think it's going to help deter resellers, but I don't think that's gonna happen at all. I don't think that it's going to hurt resellers. I think it might delay them or just make it a little bit harder, but I don't think it's going to hurt them or make it to where that they can't resell or anything. It's just gonna make it harder on the regular person like me, to go into a store and try to find one. So a lot of us are resorting to doing pre-loved or buying online, which something that's $80 to $100 right now is going to easily be $9,000. I mean, that's a lot of extra on top of that. And also there was a thing saying that Chanel is opening flagship stores only for their top clients. Like, this is just so stupid. Like, they open a store and you can't go in there unless you have like your name on the VIP list. It is so stupid. And I've heard from so many people that the lines outside of Chanel are silent, non-existent, not happening anymore. I remember back in the day, like even 6 months ago, the lines outside of Chanel were like wrapped around the building. Now they're just not. I think people have just kind of come to the realization that Chanel is nuts right now. Hopefully they come to their senses. And the thing is that the quality on these bags are not even that great anymore. This one's great because it's vintage and I don't have a new one to compare it to. Of course, I love the new ones as well. They're just so beautiful and puffy and they're really nice. I've heard so many bad stories with the quality on the newer bags. And I just feel like right now, the Chanels are not really worth it anymore. And it's very sad. I will forever love this bag, but I don't think I'm gonna be getting any more anytime soon. If I do, they're gonna be vintage. I don't know. I just feel like Chanel is kind of just making it really hard on people. I feel like if Coco Chanel was still alive today, she would be like, what are you doing, bro? I think that the quality on the Lady Dior's are so much better, and I think that the pricing on them is still exorbitant, but of course I do think it's a better price point. I do, for what you're getting, especially because you can fit a lot more in this bag than you can this bag, and these are both smalls. Small Lady Dior, small classic flap, and you can fit twice as much in this bag as you can in this bag. With the decline of the classic flap, the Lady Dior and other classic bags are going to start rising. I hope. I don't know. And of course, I know it still comes down to personal preference. Like, a lot of this comes down to personal preference. You could love the Lady Dior and not care at all about the Chanel and get this one no problem. But you could love the Chanel and not like the Lady Dior bag, and then you have to like save up to get it in store if you can, or spend more money online. It's just a whole thing. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know which one that you personally prefer in the comments. Are you Team Chanel or Team Lady Dior? Please let me know in the comments, or just tell me anything in the comments because I want to know that. But you guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, then go ahead and click up the like button for me and then subscribe if you want to, and ding the little bell down there so that you're notified every time I upload. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!